Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we have ABC Infinity Gates. It's a 1.5-ish combo where you just need Union Hangar and any other level 4 extender. And before continuing with the video, remember to hit that subscribe button and comment down below, as it really does help the channel a lot. And let's go straight to the video then. So right here we're going up against Pendulums, and we have drawn our Union Hangar plus their level 4 extender, and we don't really need much else now, do we? So let's start off with the Union Hangar. Use its effect, we get the search for Buster Drake. We'll summon the Buster Drake, and we'll use Hangar to equip Union Driver. Union Driver will summon, equip a Assault Core and summon it out. We're going to go into Force Strix and search Singulanius. We're going to summon out Singulanius, activate Y Strix, and I'm just holding off my extender for as long as possible before going into a Raid Raptor, another Force Strix, and we get our Bora the Spear. We're going to activate our Social Force, getting our Infinity. We're going to activate Zephyros, bouncing back our Union Hangar so we can just use it again next turn to get a search. We're going to go ahead and summon out some more stuff. We're going to use Union Carrier to equip Thunderbird, and then we're going to use our Cyber Dragon Infinity to absorb our Union Carrier. And then we're going to get out our Apex Avion with the Thunderbird, and yep, that is kind of our end board. If you know how Negates work, in case you don't know how it works, then basically all you need is to get Mist Valley Apex Avion and your Thunderbird out on the field. As long as you have both of those on the field, basically Apex Avion reads, if your opponent activates a card effect, bounce a Mist Valley card, negate it, and what Thunderbird says is when it's bounced to the hand, you can just summon it back out, and either of these are once per turn. So you negate an effect, it comes back to your hand, it summons itself out. Your opponent activates another effect, you activate Apex Avion, bounce back to Thunderbird, it summons itself out, and you can just do that infinitely. So that's kind of where the combo stems from. Since the Thunderbird is on the field, your opponent can attack over it, but sometimes you're able to end on IP Masquerena, which can also turn into an Avermax, which means it can't be attacked over. I didn't show it in this particular duel, but Thunderbird can be attacked over, but still you will have 3 negates nonetheless. One negate, you'll negate one card with Apex Avion. You'll negate one card with Apex Avion itself, bouncing itself back, and then you can negate another card with Sidra Infinity. Not to mention that you can absorb a card your opponent controls next turn, and during the end phase, Simorg will trigger again, just summoning out the Apex Avion once more, and the play continues. So that was our first duel. Our opponent kind of just surrenders. He knows he can't really do anything against this. So let's go on to our next duel now, shall we? For this duel, we are up against Odd Eyes, it seems. And right here we do not have the Union Hangar, but ASL Core plus unauthorized reactivation is just about good enough. Or any other more extenders are appreciated, such as Bora right here. I'm going to norm summon an Assault Core, equip Union Driver. I meant to equip a Buster Drake, but misclicked the Assault Core. It's fine, we can just go ahead, just do the steps of the combo. We're summoning out Y Strix, we summon out Zephyros. We're going to set and activate Shade Brigandine. We're going to special summon the Bora from our hand, overlaying Force Strix, specifically detach the Zephyros, and Y Strix will trigger, getting us our Soul Shade Force. We're going to bounce back one to bring summon the Zephyros. We're going to go into some more Bird of Sovereignty, activate Soul Shade Force, which will get us our Sidra Infinity. We're going to go ahead and activate Cyber Dragon Infinity to absorb one of our Boras, and then we can go into Union Carrier equipping Thunderbird. And pretty much we've ended on the exact same board. They're going to try and do some stuff. We're going to negate his Pen Call, and you'll see that Thunderbird just summoned itself back out. He's going to activate Wisdom Eye Magician, and we will just simply negate it. And Thunderbird will trigger again, summoning himself out. He's going to activate White Wing Magician, which will once again get negated, and he can't do anything. So those were just a couple of duels I had. This deck isn't that consistent, as it does heavily rely on cards like Union Hangar and unauthorized reactivation, but it is a very fun deck nonetheless. So let's go straight to the deck profile now, shall we? So right here we have the deck. We start off with 3 copies of Parallel Exceed. This is probably the most important level 4 extender in the deck, just because it does pull on so much weight. 1 copy of Apex Avion and Thunderbird for Infinity Gates. 2 copies of Union Driver. The 2 comes up sometimes, not too much, but if your plays do get stopped, then Union Driver does come up sometimes in the grind game. 3 copies of Assault Core. Assault Core is just another Union monster, so that if you just draw an authorized reactivation, you can immediately use it with your Assault Core. 2 copies of Bore the Spear. Bore the Spear is just another nice card which you search off for Strix. 1 copy of Zephyros. Zephyros is what you're going to summon off Y-Strix and can recur itself from the graveyard, which is one of the main reasons we use it with Y-Strix. 3 copies of Buster Drake. Buster Drake is probably the best ABC card, just because it does get you a search, but once again, we mainly just use it as another Union monster for unauthorized reactivation. 3 copies of Petting-Cessor. Petting-Cessor is once again basically just a free rank level 4 monster, so that's nice. 3 copies of Crush Wyvern. Crush Wyvern is I used to play this at 2, but I feel that now we kind of just play it at 3, because if it does go to the graveyard, it does give you just that extra special summon, so that's kind of nice. On top, that's another Union monster. 1 copy of Singing Lanist, which you usually just search and summon off 4 Strix. 1 copy of Thunderbird. This is for Negates. 1 copy of Soul Shape Force, just summon your side drive Infinity. 3 copies of Dark Ruler No More. This is the deck's one main things you need. Just the deck does go second. You kind of do need Dark Ruler. 1 copy of Terraforming, because you just want to see Union Hangar as often as possible. 3 copies of Unauthorized Reactivation. It kind of acts like a pseudo Union Hangar. It only has the second effect, but it is very important nonetheless. 3 copies of Call by Grave for hand traps. 3 copies of Union Hangar. Union Hangar plus any level 4 extender is full combo. 3 copies of Shade Brigandine, another just free card. I used to play Impermanence over Dark Ruler No More, but it does kind of clash with your Shade Brigandine, which is one of the main reasons I dropped the Impermanence. For extra deck, we run 1 copy of Dragon Buster. It's an ABC deck. You kind of have to play Dragon Buster. Sometimes in some rare scenarios, if you draw Union Hangar and unauthorized reactivation, you sometimes can end on that Dragon Buster too, but it doesn't come up too often, and it's limited, so just 1. 1 copy of Cyber Dragon Infinity, just acts as another negate. 1 copy of Tornado Dragon. This is your quick play attacker thing. Tornado Dragon is always just nice to have, generic rank 4. 1 copy of Bisque Roller, another generic rank 4. 2 copies of Force Strix. Force Strix, you do need 2 because you do burn through both of them in the combo. 1 copy of Avermax, this is just to protect your Thunderbird. 1 copy of Access Code. Access Code is just another, probably one of the best rank 4s, not rank, link 4s in my opinion. It's spell speed 4. It can blow up 99% of your opponent's board, on top of being a gigantic beat stick. Just a very, very powerful card. 1 copy of Smork to summon out your Apex Avion. The 1 Unicorn and 1 Phoenix, just generic links. 1 copy of Platinum Gadget. Doesn't come up too often. I've never really summoned it, but I just put it in there because why not. Sometimes it does come up with your ABC stuff. If you know you won't be able to do full combo, then you can just go into Platinum Gadget and maybe make a rank 4 or something. Go into ABC. You can just do cool stuff with Platinum Gadget. 1 copy of White Strix to summon your Zephyros. 1 copy of Union Carrier to get your Thunderbird on the field. And finally 1 copy of IP Masquerade to go into your Avermax in the first place. And that's the deck. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And I'll see you soon. Goodbye.